Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is GailLyn Crawford. I'm the queen of journaling, and I speak daily so far on the importance of journaling in our lives. It's an opportunity, it's a value, it's a past, and it's a future. So journaling is important because we want to remember. We never want to forget. You don't want to forget where you came from. I was having technical issues yesterday and could not complete my video on no coincidence. And I think at the end of the video, I showed you a series of my stickers that I use to decorate my scrapbooks and my journals. And, to make it a little nicer. So these are scripture stickers that I purchased on Amazon. One, for example, is he will cover you with his feathers. Under his wings you will find refuge. Psalms 91:4. I have a couple. I also have my little animal stickers. I have sports. I have cars for the children. Because these journals are used for our children and adult friendly, let's say. So your children can sit with you. You can spend some time with them, quality time, and decorate and talk about journals and have them write or put their handprint on it with a little paint. Just make sure you think about the next page underneath when you're using markers, because sometimes the markers will transfer through to the next page. So sometimes I will stick a piece of paper in between before I use a marker. Those are my stickers. I wanted to complete that. You can purchase any type of sticker you want. I think you can find just about anything you want these days, as I stated yesterday. I'm having my coffee in my Walk by Faith, Try by Sight, and my journal series cup. It was specially made for me by the same young lady who has a series of books on Amazon, our lifelong friend. I'm talking, we probably all, well, her and my sister are best friends. They're bestie friends. So they've known each other a very, very long time. I probably was in kindergarten. But anyway, it's Adrian Briggs, Master of Education, ran a daycare for over 30 years and is retired and is now finding some other love in her life. I think we all love books, we love reading, we love teaching. Once you ever start to teach, and we're all teachers, there's a statement or an idiom, each one teach one. If you ever start, and we teach every day. We teach our children, whether we want to or not, as parents. We teach family members, we teach in church, we teach in school, we teach at work, we learn at work. She has a series of books on Amazon. I can because I am one for children and one for adults. And she also has a series of journals. This journaling is very, very popular right now. Her series of journals is called It's Time to Exhale. You can purchase them on Amazon.com. Just type in her name, Adrian Briggs, and her series of books will pop right up. Just as you can Google, type in my name, GailLyn Crawford, and it will pop up, and you can purchase my series of books. But back to Adrian and her being able to create my merchandise. I just love her. I also have t-shirts, waiting, Walk by Faith, and Trying by Sight, and they match my book. Walk by Faith, Try by Sight. Isn't that great? And for females, it sort of sparkles and has some shine. And for the males, it has a roughness, won't have that shine. She created my bookmarks for my books. So everyone that attended my book signing received a bookmark with their purchase. So thank you, AA, we call her AA, for having so many skills I teach my children, I tell my children, or I taught my children, my boys, that they should always have more than one skill. You should always be able to do more than one thing because jobs are not promised. So if something happens and you, God forbid, we lose one job, we have a skill or a hobby or something that we can fall back on. I love watching old Judge Judy. I love watching old Judge Judy shows, and she would tell these people, these young people, look, I don't want to hear that you can't find a job. Go out there and collect some soda cans or some metal cans and take it down to the scrap yard and make some money and pay the bill. I just loved it. That's exactly how I feel. So, I don't have a way to purchase my merchandise online yet. But if you're really interested and you want to purchase it, drop me a line at the bottom of this video. And I'll see what it takes to get it to you or how much it costs or whether it's worth it or not. Eventually, it'll all be online. I want to stay on track so I don't go over my time. But today is December 16th, 2025, and I think my subject today is the correlation between journaling and walking by faith. Because I focus so much on walking by faith, which is having hope. Faith is basically having hope for your future, or having hope that your situation in the past becomes better in the future. And journaling is where we reflect on our current situation or a past situation, and we keep it for future reflection so that we can smile or cry or maybe share with someone else the process and how we were able to overcome it. Because if we wake up every day, and I have another saying, wake up and smile because you can. There's so many people that can't smile. But if you get up every day, if you wake up and that alarm clock goes off and you can move, think on your own, make decisions, go to work, take care of a family, that's a blessing. And so many people, so many of us take it for granted. The correlation between walking by faith and journaling is so important because, like I said, journaling is a reflective tool that helps us document, process, and reinforce during a life's journey. And faith is an abstract or concept in real time because something is actually happening or there's some type of request that we want to get through. So we have faith. It's real-time experiences that gives us hope for improvement or for the future. I wanted to go over quickly how I completed one of my own insights and answered a few questions out of my insight journal. I thought, well, if I'm going to have someone else do it, I want to make sure that I can relate. I decorated it with some stickers, some scripture stickers, and what else did I do? See my little stickers? They came out very nice. So let me answer a few of my own insight questions real quickly, briefly. And the first question is, should I have my bookmark in here? Okay, I am asking you in this journal to reflect. Faith moves first. So faith moves first. What are our first faith moves? Reflect on this insight and write your thoughts below. And then I found a scripture quote sticker right here that says, now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. So we hope for it. It's hope. But we don't see it. And sometimes we can't fix it. We have to spiritually wait for an answer. And I replied, faith moves first refers to journaling over 2 years. So I journaled over 2 years. I eventually wrote everything, hand wrote it, and then it came time to typing it, and I said, "Oh my goodness, I don't want to type. I want to. I don't want to type this." But I ended up typing it and formatting a Word, Microsoft Word manuscript, because you have to upload it to the Kindle Direct Publishing website. I had a task getting that manuscript and the cover of my book complete on the Amazon KDP website. But after maybe a couple of days, I was able to get it through, and it was in review by Amazon. And I remember, I think it was September the 19th of 2025, receiving an email saying, "Congratulations, your book is now live and available for purchase on our website." It's the greatest accomplishment. It's the greatest feeling you ever want to feel. And I say all that to say, I'm journaling how I feel and what steps I took to get all of this through and completed. My book, it's not long. I wrote, and it was about 150,000 pages, and then when I published it, it was only like 40 or 50 pages, but at least I got it through. My next question I asked myself, reflect on this insight and write your thoughts below. I put two little kitty cats on here. And sometimes I worry about. So reflect on insight and write your thoughts below. But this is the trotting by sight. Before it was a faith move. So I'm trotting by sight now. Reflect on my insight and write my thoughts. And how I'm trotting is, even though I'm speaking faith to everyone and I'm speaking the importance of journaling, sometimes I worry about the success of my book. My early morning thoughts include ways to get the book promoted at a quicker pace. It's not up to me. Yet I speak to others about walking by faith. I speak life over the success promotion of my book, and sometimes I think I'm in a state of being, sometimes I think I'm in a state of happy denial. So in my book, Walk by Faith, Trot by Sight, I talk about the difference between walking by faith, denial, and reality, and truth. We have to be careful. You can be in denial and be happy with it and not want to change. But when we actually come to the reality of it, then we have to learn to either accept it or fix it or correct it if it can be corrected. So I say all that to say, before I end, that no one is perfect. We're all just faith-filled, hopeful. We cannot put time and effort into something such as journaling, decide to publish it, and give in to distractions, thus never fulfilling your purpose. You cannot. No one is perfect. We just have hope. We cannot put time and effort into something, for example, as journaling. You write for years, and you document, and then you decide, oh, I think I can help someone else. And you decide to publish it. But then other things, distractions come up. We're distracted every day. Children, phone calls, emergencies, ups and downs. And then we never fulfill the purpose because we let whatever that distraction is. And sometimes, let me say, be clear on this, sometimes those distractions are the same people that want to consume our life when we only get one. You cannot let any person, place, or thing consume your entire life and distract you, because they have their own life. They have to make their own decisions. You have to do your thing. They have to do their thing. So in my book, I can't say it enough. We're not here to get everyone from A to Z. We might be here to get them from A to B, C to F, M to Z, but the next person will take them. Be very, very, very clear on that. Don't be distracted and not fulfill your dream. Life's distractions. I actually looked it up. I Googled it. Here is an example of life distractions: fear of failure, self-doubt, overthinking. Woo! Overthinking happens a lot. Post-regrets, unsolved guilt. Gotta let that past go. You can't take it with you forever, because you have to keep living. You have to keep providing. You have to keep producing. You have to keep yourself healthy. Past regrets and unsolved guilt, let it go. If you can't solve it and it's been 20 years, let it go. Anger, bitterness, and unforgiveness. You have to forgive yourself first, and then you have to forgive the person. No matter what it is, even if you have to let them go, you have to forgive. Comparing ourselves to others. We cannot compare ourselves to others. Yeah, we want to be like Beyonce, but everybody can't be Beyonce. Beyonce is Beyonce. I can be similar to her. I can admire her. And I always thought to myself over the years, I don't ever want to be at a point in my life where, and you're really comparing yourself, but I don't ever want to be at that point in my life where I'm comparing myself because I'm envious or I'm jealous. There's no reason for that. Whatever that person has done to get where they are, you can do the same thing. And you may not get exactly where they are, but even if you could get close, or you might become greater. You never know until you try. So let's not let, I don't like the word envy, but jealousy, envy, pride. We don't want competition with each other. We want to build each other up, lift each other, and network and support. We don't want to tear people down. Keeps that stress off you. You look younger. You feel better. And I say again, stress can kill you quicker than any disease that's out there. Inaction due to distractions. Don't let it happen. We're here for a reason. We're here for a purpose. Faith walking and journaling co-relate. And co-relate means they can be combined. One is associated or equal to the other. And they work together. They work together as a defense to a positive outcome. We always want the positive outcome. Always look at the glass as half full, which is a positive outcome, positive energy, as opposed to looking at it as half empty and then having that negative energy. It's not worth it. It's not healthy, and we all want to be happy. So, today's subject, I hope you fully understood faith walking and journaling and the correlation between the two. Journaling is important. Journaling relieves our stresses, and journaling can leave a legacy. My favorite word, legacy, for generations to come. And so I will talk to you all in the next video. You might not see me every day, but so far I'm so excited I'm going to say every day. But have a happy Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. God willing.